All right, y'all. Thanks for joining. Sorry we're getting started just a little bit late, but something's going on with my camera, but who cares? We're going to get into this anyways. So, there's been a lot going on since my last broadcast, but what we were going to start on is I had a number of people ask me questions about going over the Kim and Kanye prenup, okay? Because, Kanye appears to be doing whatever he can to prolong this divorce and just make it as annoying as possible. And we all know one of the things that Kanye is very good at doing is being annoying. So let's do this. I am going to add here, I went and I pulled up what I could of their prenup. Now, apparently, someone, I'm sure it was a Kardashian, someone leaked the prenup. So let's get into it. All right. Now, and when I say someone, y'all tell me what y'all think. Who do y'all think would have leaked their prenup? Because I feel like with the Kardashians, they have they're so entrenched in the media, right? And in what's going in the blogs and all that, they just pick up the phone and they have connections. They can talk to whoever they want. So, anyhow, here is the prenup. And I went through it page by page. Basically, I'm going to tell y'all, it's real quick, fast, and in a hurry. So we go through this and it just kind of lays out the recitals. The recitals are basically acknowledging, it's different facts that acknowledge that this is a fair prenup, right? That both sides agreed to it and that both sides had a reasonable amount of time to do so. All right. So I'm looking through it and I want to get to the meat. I want to get to the nitty gritty, right? I want to get to the part where they are going to tell me who gets what and how much, this, that, and the third. Do y'all know they didn't even release that part? They didn't even release the juice. Okay. Pretty much all they did was release the information that said Kim was worth about 12 million and that Kanye is worth about negative 2 million. Come on, let's get into it. Let me show you. Come on. Come. Okay, here we go. Now, in this part here, 2.13, that Kim filed on her taxes 9.1 million in 2011, and then 2012, 8.4 million, blah, blah, blah. Then they get over to the Kanye section. Let's see. Here it is. Kanye, when he filed his taxes, right here, come down to 2.14. When he filed them in 2011, he was worth negative 1.9 million. And then when he filed them in 2012, the year they were fixing to get married, or they did get married, he was worth negative 4.6 million. They're not slick. I see what they're trying to do here. They were setting up that at the time that they were getting married, Kim was worth a lot and Kanye was a liability, but that she took him anyway. That was so benevolent of her. That was so kind. So anyhow, so in summary, the Kim and Kanye, what was released as the prenup, it really doesn't tell us much. All that we know is that now Kim has been adjudicated single, but they are still fighting over the important stuff. And so many people have asked, what's the significance of her being adjudicated single? Well, here's why it matters. When you're adjudicated single, what that simply means is that if you come into any more money, you don't have to split it with your spouse. At this point, it's over, it's a wrap. And now the sole issue here is visitation with the kids and the splitting up of the assets that have already been accrued. So that's basically that. Okay, next up, y'all, is the baby. The baby just can't get right. What is with this man? Why is it that he just cannot seem to not beat people up on a regular basis? So I have a clip here that I want to show you guys. So many of you may have heard that the baby and Danieleigh's brother got into it at a bowling alley. So, and now the brother is actually suing the baby, claiming permanent and physical disabilities from getting beat up by the baby. But here's part of the problem. Before all of this happened at the bowling alley a few weeks ago, is that the brother actually told the baby, the next time I see you, I'm going to beat your A. It's going to be on, blah, blah, blah. So the baby took him up on that offer, but he wasn't ready. And that's why they say if you're not, if you don't have to get ready, if you stay ready. Well, here's a clip. Let's see. Let's go to this clip. Pull it up for you. Hold on. Here we go. Let's share that video clip. Give me a second. Of course, this is how it wants to act on me once I'm ready to go. All right, here we go. And I'm gonna slow it down for you. Ooh, they're going too fast. They're going too fast. Now, here is, we're just gonna start with him. That's the baby. That's the baby. Pink hat on, pink shirt. He just walks up to the brother and just knocks him, clocks his block off. Okay, he's gone. He's gone. Knocks him in the head. Here we go. And I'm gonna play it for you. I'm gonna pause it. That's the brother. Oh, the brother falls. That's one of Brandon's friends. So it appeared to be a pretty quick fight, but the young man again is now trying to sue baby for an undisclosed amount of money, claiming that he is permanently disabled now. And I thought, well, disabled from what exactly? Like, what is your profession? Well, he's a rapper. I have to say, it's very difficult to prove that you're a disabled rapper. I mean, you can roll across the stage. You know, there's that one rapper, and he just kind of, what was that one rapper's name? Oh, I can't remember. But yeah, there's, Rolling Ray. There's Rolling Ray. He rolls around and he still raps. He raps. He's got a lot of different side hustles. Like, it's going to be very difficult for him to prove that he's permanently disabled. Oh, and I'm not sure about California law. That's where this suit is filed. But in Texas, we have this thing, it's called comparative liability. What that basically means is if the court finds that you are 51% liable or more, you could end up with nothing. Basically, a jury goes in and says, what percentage responsibility do you have for making this fight occur versus the baby? Now, of course, the baby has some responsibility. But if a court were to find in Texas that Brandon Bills brought it on by saying the next time I see you, it's on and we're going to fight and da-da-da-da-da, he could get nothing in Texas. So we'll have to see how this shakes out under California law. And then next up, next up, I wanted to share the nail debacle. I want to get you guys' thoughts on this one. So y'all, look at this. A young lady went to a Buckhead, Atlanta nail shop. Let's see, we get the name of the nail shop here. She went to a nail shop in Buckhead, and basically this happened to her. She said do not go to Buckhead Nail and Toe Spa, y'all. We're going to talk about what happened to this lady's hand. And then we're going to talk about what happens if something like this happens to you or someone you know. And how do we avoid going to nasty nail shops like this one? Allegedly. Baby, I'm trying to record. Sorry, y'all, my boyfriend is loud. We recently moved in together and we're having growing pains. Okay. So this is the young lady's nail and how it has grown into just like this horrendous fungus. And basically what she has explained is she goes to this nail shop and they cut her nail bed. This happens a lot when they're dealing with our cuticles. She didn't think anything of it, but over the next few days, it got worse and worse and the pain was excruciating. She goes into like the urgent care hospital and they do a procedure on her. And she goes back to the nail shop and basically first she says, I want to complete an incident report. They refuse to let her. Then they also basically tell her, we never even treated you. We don't know what you're talking about. Well, she used her debit card. So she was able to show them, yes, you did. And here's the date. They still denied. So this woman made this post. Her name is Big Lexi B on Instagram. That's Big Lexib. She's made this post to warn other people. And also, to warn other people and let you guys know. And also her issue is that she doesn't want anyone else to go through this, but she's also exploring her options. So I wanted to talk about this. Now, As far as exploring your options, if she came into my office for a consultation, what I would express to her is, hey, here's the thing. Oh, hold on. First of all, disclaimer, y'all. As you're watching this episode, this is all for entertainment purposes. Consult an attorney in your state, not me, because you ain't even paid me no money, but consult an attorney in your state for your legal matter. This does not create an attorney-client privilege. Okay, that's all I needed to share. That's my disclaimer. All right, now going back into this. What would I say if you were my client? Baby, I would say first and foremost, we got to file a complaint with the state licensing board. This is a nasty nail shop who's not trying to take responsibility. And remember, as it relates to the law, if it's not in writing, it didn't happen. Okay. So we have to document your complaint, and you want to do it as soon as it happens, as close to the date. I would document the complaint, make sure you include photos, and include the little, if you don't have your receipt, include the little deduction from your bank account, black out the other stuff, show that, hey, I went to this place on this day and they're lying about it. Then, if you were to go to an attorney, what would happen is this. All nail shops, especially nail shops, let me clarify, nail shops that are in shopping strips, basically all of them have to, you hear me, have to have what's called general liability insurance. That's the insurance that covers a slip and fall. That's the insurance that covers if you are injured in any way while on their property. That includes if they give you a nail fungus. The reason I know they have to include this is because commercial leases require that businesses have general liability coverage. So if you have a slip and fall or whatever, they don't sue the owner of the complex. They instead sue the owner of the store. Kind of like how apartment buildings make you have renter's insurance. All right. So because that insurance is in play, that means there's money available to her to get reimbursed in the event that she's hurt as she is here. Now, sometimes it can be hard to get an attorney to take your case on something like this unless you're able to show very extensive and expensive both medical bills and then future injuries. For example, if she's going to lose a finger, it would be easy for someone to take that case. But if it was more so she's going to have fungus, it's going to look ugly for a while, it could be harder. If that happens, y'all, this is so weird. This is a very weird solution, but let me tell you, baby, it works. If that happens, one solution, honestly, is you can contact some of these judge shows. I have some contacts. You can email me at attorneysimone@gmail if you need some contacts. But these judge shows actually pay you not just to go on and tell your legal story, but then if you're awarded money, they pay it to you. So you don't have to run around trying to collect from broke bees, okay? Trying to collect from broke people who have done all they can to avoid paying you in the first place. Now, here, this young lady says her doctor told her eventually she's going to lose her entire nail. I don't know what that's worth, but as a woman, I think that is substantial. So, in a state like Texas, you could file in small claims court because in small claims court you can get up to 20,000 and you can do that on your own without a lawyer. Or of course, you can look for an attorney. They're called personal injury attorneys, which is what I am. I do car accidents and injuries in the states of Texas, Georgia, and Florida. So you can use a personal injury attorney and they can also help. So good luck to this young lady. I'm definitely going to be staying tuned to her Instagram page. And again, if you went to this nail shop, it says Buckhead Nail Salon and Nail and Toe Spa, and had any negative situations, you should definitely hit this girl up because maybe together you guys can get some relief. All right, guys. So I got to go. This is just a short little episode. In the comments below, please drop some more cases and issues that you'd like me to cover in the upcoming weeks, and we can get into it. All right, y'all. Thanks for joining. Have a great weekend.